This video was going to be called the overnight train to Rome, and now we're not going to Rome. The lights just kept flashing. It's 3 a.m. Our toilet just starts flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing. That was 3 a.m. Our train broke down. They knocked on our door and told us we might want to get off and get on another train. The train isn't here. They just announced, like, as the train was supposed to come, that it's been delayed 15 to 20 minutes. Here we go. What's up? My name is MADison, and this is my crib. Come on in. I'll close the door once you get all the way in. It's a little smaller than I thought. Because I thought there was going to be some additional room for luggage. We're on the NightJet from Vienna to Rome. And it is actually super nice. We have, do you need to lock it? Yeah. We have a mirror. We have a peephole for all of our visitors. We have this where we can control the lighting. I think we can dim it. We can change colors. Ooh. We were supposed to go on a cruise right now and with Virgin Voyages, and we had to cancel it. So this is kind of giving me the Virgin Voyages room vibes with the ability to change the lights.
And the size of the room.
Yeah, nice seating here.
Rotate.
Oh, and we can control our temperature, it looks like, too. And there's a button for hot water, and I don't know whether that just means service and they'll like come bring us stuff. Because we do have a menu, culinary delights through the night from Austria, with the foods that we can order here as well. My favorite is so fun. They have the Austrian combo, and it's Monner and Red Bull. So Red Bull is like one of Austria's most famous exports, and then Monner is these delicious wafers, but I just love that they call it the Austrian combo. We have the bottom bunk down here. Lovely, with a nice duvet. Right now I have our luggage and backpacks here at the foot because there's not so much room in here. There's gonna be some organizing. We have beautiful bay windows, just looking out over the middle of nowhere, Austria. But I can fully sit up. There's wireless charging here, window breaker here. Hopefully we do not need that. I have a lamp here as well. And then an outlet, a USB. We have our own bathroom. How do I show you this? I think I gotta move the suitcase to block the door to open the bathroom. But this is so cool for a sleeper train. Like, yes, it does make the room a lot smaller, but to be able to like not worry about having to wake up in the night, putting on your shoes and going to the bathroom is super nice. Also smells very clean. We have a toilet and a little sink. But there's a separate shower car. I don't think this one has a shower. Oh, wait. It has a shower. Oh my gosh. I did not know I booked a... Dang. Okay, we are living well. This is by far the nicest train we've ever been on. And I want to check out the top bunk too, because I've seen the whole thing at this point. Hangers. Towels, and now I understand why they put towels in our room, because we have a shower in our room. You cannot sit up straight on the top bunk, but that's okay because we will only use it for sleeping. Fans right here, vents to open, another wireless charger, another outlet, and another USB. So this is our home for the next 15 hours, and honestly, really, really nice. See how we feel at the end, how we sleep on our first fancy overnight train, but I think it's gonna be good.
And if any of you are like, wow, the camera's shaking so much, I thought you guys were better than that. Keep in mind we're on a moving train. Yeah. Doing my best here.
Cool. But yeah, that's the train. This is awesome. Felt like there was something interesting going on here, and turns out I have a nice little table here. Now I feel like I need to just start fidgeting with everything. You know, I found the shower. What else does this place hold? How many secrets?
It's like An IKEA of trains.
This is exactly like an IKEA of trains. This is like the trailer to Italy. I am getting hyped just with the energy of the people around us. There's like a huge group of Italians that we somehow ended up, I think, in the middle of. And just the excitement. There's literally singing happening in the hallway right now. Like, there's just so much good, positive energy. Hey! So they came by and they told us that we are not going all the way to Rome, even though we booked the train to Rome. So that's exciting.
Drama.
She didn't speak English, but she showed us that I think we're supposed to get off in Florence and change trains. I definitely am a little annoyed because Italy is one of those places, I've never been to Italy, and Italy is just a place that you hear a lot of negative things about as far as like people robbing you when you are at a train station. So I was trying to minimize the amount of train stations that we had to visit. We are not minimizing the amount of train stations that we have to visit. Also, I booked this overnight train where we were supposed to be getting to Rome at 11 a.m. And so we were gonna get to sleep all night, and now we're gonna be waking up at 6 a.m. to transfer trains. So definitely not ideal.
Are we even gonna be here for breakfast?
No, we're gonna be here for breakfast, I guess. They brought us a thing. So they think we're just gonna serve us the breakfast at 6 a.m. So they brought us by a little like breakfast menu to go ahead and place an order for breakfast in the super early morning now. iVEN's over here placing, you get to choose 6 things on this little list. Coffee, black tea, fruit tea, or fresh cheese with herbs and garlic. Bad news, but also bearing gifts of breakfast and this little pack that comes with some cute little slippers, another little towel, a water, some sort of snack, earplugs, and fruit gummies. The train from Florence to Rome is around 50 euros, but none of those trains are operated by the same company that operates the train that we're on now. So I'm not entirely clear. iVEN has like a translate, like Google Translate thing typed up for the next time we see her. We have no idea what we're supposed to do. This train was already like $100 a person. I'm not paying 50% of this train again to get to Florence, and I'm sure they don't expect us to. I'm just really don't want to be dealing with this at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Allora.
Thank you.
I feel like they're just playing with my heart here. And they knock on our door and they bring us this. Champagne for our pain.
Is it for our good behavior and being sports about it, or is it just part of the regular service? We will never know.
We don't know. Comment if you've taken a NightJet. I'm assuming they just bring everyone champagne, but it's definitely possible that it's champagne for our pain. So this is nice. This is second class. I don't remember what the first class comes with though, because I thought the difference was a shower, but we have a shower. Written in German, so I think it's an Austrian wine. Final little goodbye to Austria. So it's not champagne, it's sparkling wine. Cheers to the end of our trip to Austria.
Prost. My level of granularity for wine is thumbs up or thumbs down. And this one's a thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. This video was going to be called the overnight train to Rome, and now we're not going to Rome. Whoopsies! Hopefully you'll have better luck if you're watching this expecting an overnight train to Rome.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Is that Italian?
No, it's French.
It's French. iVEN is doing a little bit of research on his phone because we have Wi-Fi on the train, and it sounds like there's a strike going on in Rome, a 24-hour strike that just happens to line up with our transportation into Rome. So I understand a little more now that OBB probably could not have avoided this, and also why they don't really know what we're gonna do once we get to Florence. But the champagne was appreciated, and you know what pairs perfectly with champagne? My last delicious Austrian pastry. at the train station, we went to Oberla, which is one of my all-time favorite pastry shops in Vienna, recommended to us by our Viennese friend, where they have the best punchkrapens in the world. Period. Period. This is definitely one of the foods I'm gonna miss the most. There's this delicious, super sweet pink frosting. So good. Then on the inside, it's like an apricot jam liqueur, a bit of nougat in there with a spongy cake. And they mix it up kind of all together. So it's just such a moist, delicious flavor explosion. I just love it. Then with this delicious Austrian pastry and our Austrian sparkling wine, we're just saying a yummy goodbye to Austria. And Wiedersehen. It's honestly been such an incredible time. But I am excited to see what Rome holds. Let's see where we are. We've made it to Brook and the Muir. Now that we're a little bit tipsy from the sparkling wine, I'm gonna go explore the train. See what we got out there. And now that we have to go to bed much earlier, we're gonna explore the train as quickly as possible. They brought us a room key so that we can get back in because our cabins actually lock automatically. That adventure was a bit short-lived, but here is the scoop. I don't think you're really supposed to move from car to car. I feel like every time I went into a new car, people looked at me like, what the heck are you doing? But there are these cool couchettes. That's this new thing. I think for around 50 euros, you get your own, almost like a capsule hotel on a train. They're really, really neat, but it's around the same price to get this big old room for the two of us. So if you're traveling as a group, this might be the better option if they're available, but the couchette would be awesome. We actually had a friend who talked about coming with us. Like, he could have hung out with us in this because it's a big enough compartment for all three of us, and then you can hang out at the couchette. And there people were hanging out at the couchette. Like, the couchettes were happening. In the same car as the couchettes, they also have these private rooms like this, but for 4 people, but without bathrooms. But yeah, they're a little adventure for sure. Oh, but there's not a dining cart here, so it's definitely all about, there's clearly a lot of options that you can order. But anyway, we're back. We've made it to our own little private lounge. iVEN's over here with Netflix. I'm about to watch more of season 2 of The Empress, my Netflix show that's literally about Austria and Austrian history. And the amazing thing about it is I started watching season 2 of The Empress on Netflix today on a train, and they're literally talking about how the Italian territories are rebelling against the Austro-Hungarian Empire. They want to unite and become one country. And do you know what they said they would name that country? Italy! Italy is like the perfect blending, okay? It's all coming together, guys, right now, here on this train. Well, let's go. What's it like brushing your teeth on a train?
Oh, it's pretty much the same as brushing your teeth on a plane.
Whoa! How wet the floor is after 2 people tried to wash their face in the sink. It's a wet bath, so it's totally fine to make a mess on the ground, but I just think that's hilarious.
This is fun. Honestly, relatively spacious. Like, I feel like in Japan, our capsule hotel area was probably the exact same size. I have 4 vents for air. I've got a plug over there. Wireless charging. All right.
It's only 10:30, but we are going to bed because we have to wake up early tomorrow, and we also have to deal with logistics at that time. So we gotta be ready. But today I'm gonna put on one of my last face masks from Korea. It just felt like the perfect time to relax. It actually does get quite dark in here. All we can see is like the little glowing emergency lights. So dark outside too, you can just see the lights from our train. It's a great big nothing.
Should I close this door?
It's fine. You have the key? Yeah, okay. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I woke up because our toilet, you can hear? Maybe it stopped. Our toilet kept flushing itself. I have this weird face mask on. I don't think it's done yet. Our power just came on, and then it went completely off, and now it's back on. I think the lights just came on because I think they're like repowering maybe the train. Maybe this is because of the strike and like the facilities to do all of this in Rome aren't available to them, and we're an hour behind what the timetable I had was. I don't know what's happening. This is the weirdest thing.
Made it sound like we were here for over an hour and there was no light. Or like no power.
The lights just kept flashing. It's 3 a.m.
Durante il viaggio il nostro personale di bordo è a vostra completa disposizione. Nelle carrozze cuccette vagoni letto è
We
possibile
are within the
acquistare
quiet hours
sconti
right now,
bevande
but
di
they've
vario
like
genere.
reset the
Per un
train.
viaggio tranquillo e rilassante vi preghiamo di rispettare il silenzio.
Good morning, Italy. First Italian sunrise. Even better if I weren't so dang tired. Breakfast. I got Nutella, an Italian spread, muesli yogurt, coffee, salami, Gouda, and some rolls. Look at iVEN, he survived the top bunk.
Mine's similar. I got rolls, salami, but I got a pate and a herb garlic cheese.
It was not the best night's sleep, but I really don't think we're seeing them in their best light. They're kind of scrambling right now.
Irregularity.
It was a little harder to sleep than I expected. I think part of that was just that we didn't fully know like when we were getting off, and I think in the back of my head I was just like, are we gonna wake up? How are we gonna know when we get there? We kept stopping too for like longer periods of time. Then at 3 in the morning, our toilet just starts flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing, and we're stopped. Then our lights, I think, just keep coming on, coming up, coming on, coming up, coming on for a long period of time. That was 3 a.m.
And all the tech in the train restarted.
Then the power just went totally out, which was fine because we were like, oh, we're just trying to sleep. It all fixed and we were on the road, and then I think that was when it started cycling again. Yeah, it was a very interesting night. I don't think it's normal. It really is a lovely little bed. The soft service is really nice. They brought us beautiful breakfast. Waking up to breakfast, like a little knock on the door and just a thing of breakfast and coffee, truly is such a great way to wake up. To top it all off with just a view of the sunrise in Italy. The nature and the cute little towns on the hills as we go by. They just woke us up to enjoy these views. I guess there were technical difficulties. Our train broke down. They knocked on our door and told us we might want to get off and get on another train. They said that any train should do. We will see. I'm a little nervous about when we show them our Austrian ticket, but fingers crossed that they got the memo. It is very crowded. There are no escalators, so I even just carried 2 like 50-pound, maybe more pound bags up the stairs and down the stairs right after waking up. I even woke up, threw on clothes, and then walked up and down the stairs carrying massive suitcases. So, little Clark Kent over here.
Good wake up calisthenics.
Okay, we are on the second train. Nice Italian train. They said that we could get on any train, so we're hoping that if they come around and ask for tickets, that is true.
and that they're aware of that, but they should take us to where we were supposed to go in the first place. Another few hours on this one. This has been a journey.
But finally, the journey ran smoothly. The ticket checker knew what was going on and let us stay on the train, and we enjoyed the views of the Italian countryside until we made it to Rome. Getting here was quite an adventure, but I cannot wait to explore this beautiful city. If you're looking to book this train, I definitely would give them another shot. Aside from the technical difficulties, it was such a lovely experience, and we've taken a lot of OBB trains in our 2 months in Austria, and they've run super well, so I'm sure this will not be the norm. Thanks so much for joining us for this madventure. Please hit those subscribe and like buttons. It helps us so much. We'll see you on the next one, and until then, check out one of these videos. YouTube picked them out just for you.